vida, fico de lado. Tu joga dentro, joga com força, vagabunda, me deixa de
Yo, what it does? What it does, YouTubes? What it does? Salute to you guys. And I had some technical difficulties. It appears that I might be hacked, guys. I think I'm compromised. I think my computer got the computer gonorrhea. Gonna have to retire the old modus. Gonna have to retire the old Scrotus. But that's if I had any secrets or anything to hide, which I don't. So I guess I'll just keep playing on it. But yeah, my computer crashed. I don't know what the hell happened, but I know I have a hell of a lot of hate going on. Today. The hate game is strong, man. Y'all haters are bringing y'all's A game, but luckily for y'all, I got giant nuts, and y'all can suck on them. That's about the extent of my my commentary on that. But yeah, man, I hope y'all guys are having a great night. I hope y'all guys are feeling nice and comfy, nice and toasty. I just want us to sit here and soak up the good vibes, man. If there are any. I know that, like I said, man, that the anger has been, and I don't know where it's coming from. I mean, I know where it's coming from. I just don't know, like, I don't know why. I mean, like, dang, okay, guys, we get it. Like, I get it. Like, okay, I'm extra handsome, and you wanted to go on a date with me, but it didn't work out, man, and I don't like you. So like, go on with your life. You don't gotta have your boyfriend help you, harass me. You don't gotta dox all of my dirtiest, darkest secrets, like that one time that I didn't wear underwear to school and my pants got torn off and my balls got shown to the whole earth and stuff. You don't have to do all that, man. Just chill. Just chill, little shorty. Go and find somebody that wants you or some shit. I don't know. But you could just leave me the hell alone. Like, I don't even get it. I don't even understand it, man. Like, I feel like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I refuse to ever call myself a victim. You know, I refuse to say like, yeah, that I'm a victim of anything because I'm usually, I mean, to be real, I'm usually the victimizer. That's just keeping it a biscuit. But I mean, come on, man. Like, get on with your life. Get on with your life. What's up, Cake Mix? Salute to you, my G. Uh, man, you have perfect timing, bro. You have beautiful timing, dog. I love your timing, Cake Mix. Okay, now I was saying earlier, I didn't want to. That I had promised you a topic, and I didn't want to start covering the topic without you, but I didn't at the same time. I didn't know what it was that you wanted to cover within that topic. So what do you want? Do you want me to just start at the beginning and we'll just discuss everything encompassing that topic, or what? Is that how you want to do it today? And again, my name is. Oh, you don't want to do it? Well, now you got to pay me not to do it. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Did you want me to send you back the money then? What do you call it? Completely up to you, my G. And dude, stop being a titty baby, bro. Every time that you crash out, man, you don't have to stop coming around. Like, it's okay for you to feel. It's okay for you to change your mind too, and it's okay for you to feel like embarrassed or whatever. But that don't mean that I don't want you around. Like, you're part of my community, bro. Like, you're always welcome here. I always want you around. So, like, just remember that. Like, there's never a time when you're not welcome over here, bro. Okay, you good? All right. So then that's where we stand with that then. Um and bro, let me say this, man. Have you seen all the hate towards me, Cake Mix? Like, have you seen all the stuff that people have been having to say? Oh, the Blizzy's fat. Oh, the Blizzy's ugly, and the Blizzy got pepperoni nipples and stuff like that. Have you seen all that? It's crazy, right? Well, let me say this is I'm not a perfect human being. So some of that stuff might be true. Most of it isn't. Most of it, honest to God, is just bullshit. But I'm not ever gonna like get on here and feel the need to clear things up for a bunch of crazy lunatics that are obsessed with me. But what do you call it? Bro, yeah, they hating so hard. I got so much ammo. I swear to God, yo. This is what lets me know I'm a good person, y'all. Real talk. Like, this is what gives my heart like that joy, that shine, man, that light on the inside is the fact that if I wanted to play their game, I could just like literally, bro, just like I humiliate and we're talking about like devastating, devastating, shameful, embarrassing shit for all these people that are harassing me. And it's like, you know what? I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that. I want to let them keep their secrets. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Thank you. I do feel like, and I don't like to think in terms of better than and worse than most days, but on this day I will say yes, I am better than them for that because they're looking for anything that they can to hurt me. They're trying to take people that I love away from me, like Penelope. They're trying to take my happiness away from me. They're trying to do anything that they can to damage my life, and that makes them bad people. Like, they don't see it yet, they don't realize it yet, but it's them that's the bad people. And it'll show, man. It'll show at some point. All I can do is just sit back and kind of just enjoy the ride. Maybe drop some bars here and there. Y'all want to drop some more bars today or what? Fuck it. Y'all wanna rap or what? the rapping is my favorite, man, because the rapping I don't really have to think. I can just kind of just let my brain go on Copilot and just rap. And it turns out that I'm pretty good at it. I never knew I was very good at it until know you're better than letting yourself do anything other than letting your life. Thank you so much for that, Jen. And you, for so long, have been a beautiful addition to the light over here at the Blizzyverse. They're angry at me, man. They're angry at me. You want to know the truth of what it is? Cake Mix is envy. It's envy, man. And my whole life I avoid saying that because I don't think that that's a very nice thing to say about anybody, to say that they're envious of you. But there is people that are just envious of me, of the channel, of the fact that I'm not allowing them to hurt me. They want to hurt me. They want to punish me. They want to humble me, is what it is, man. They want to humble me. And I'm sorry, but I have no humility for you guys. I've shown you guys that want to punish me and humble me. I've shown y'all all the humility I'm willing to show you. And for the rest of the ride, y'all can kiss my dick and stroke it with both hands. But part of my French, of course, I apologize to the ladies. I didn't mean to speak too crazy like. But I'm making my own chessboard, guys. I'm making my own chess pieces. I already got a king. Already got a couple of knights. What do you call it? I'm making them my own homemade chessboard. But what do you call it? That's a long-term project. Yeah, man, these people are miserable. They're miserable, and they can't stand the fact that I'm not easily taken down or easily knocked down, easily hurt, damaged, whatever you want to call it, man. I don't know what they want to do to me. They want to make it to where I don't even want to come online, to where I don't even want to talk to y'all guys. They want to make it to where I feel like y'all hate me, to where I feel stupid and like I got pepperoni nipples and stuff like that. But so what if I do? So what if I do, man? Does that make me less of a person? Hello, Snow. Beautiful, as always, amazing. Beautiful, beautiful spirit, Snow. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hi, Snow. And I apologize, man, for everybody that's seeing this hate unfold, man. I apologize, guys. So what? You talk behind my back or what, Cake Mix? Because if you're not talking about me behind my back, then it don't matter. But if you're talking about me, like, that's the thing. You see, that's the problem, is it's not two groups of friends that are just at peace. It's one group of people attacking me. Like, I don't even fight back, bro. If I wanted to fight back, I would have already posted so much shit, dog. Like, I could literally, man, bro. I'm not even gonna say because I don't want to bring that energy out, man. But I could I could very easily okay, well, you see, then I don't mind. I don't care. You're your own free person. I don't take that as a slight against me. Every time I'm live, you come and show me love. You show support to the channel. What do you call it? So don't feel bad about that, bro. Don't feel bad about that. I know you have other interests besides just blind. So you're free to go and ask about them and stuff, man. I don't look at you like that. Everybody has a past. What's important? Let me see. Okay, here we go. Everybody has a past. What's important is you learn from your mistakes and always try to be a better human. That's all we can do in this life. God is good. Amen. That's that's exactly the way that I try to operate. Well, it feels awkward, cake mix, because you're sitting there watching people prey on the downfall of somebody you like. So of course it's gonna feel awkward, you know? Like that's the bottom line, man. Is that you like me, I like you, we're friends and stuff. And those people are literally like praying and like they're there's something wrong with them, man. There's something wrong with those people. Seriously. Like something fucking wrong with those people. But I mean, can I help them? No. So I don't even know what to say. I just know that I would never behave like that in a million years. Like once somebody tells me leaving me alone and stuff, and like it's just so freaking weird, man. It's so beyond weird to me. It's like it's scary, honestly. I mean, not scary in a sense of like real life, because I'm a grown ass dude, and I know jujitsu, and I holstered carry, and I'll blow the fucking so forth and so forth. But and no Diddy, I was talking about blowing something up with explosives, not blowing jobs. But what do you call it? Well, it's because it's not a fight. It's not a fight. It's because it's not a fight, Cake Mix. It's not a fight. It's an attack. If it was a fight, then I would be engaged. If it was a fight, I would have released aliens big fat body cam video. If it was a fight, I would have released all of the messages that prove the funky is a disgusting sex crazed maniac and cheats on her dude and tries to buy me stuff to keep it quiet. If it was a fight, I would have proved, like there's so many things that I would have done if it was a fight. I literally am just here doing me, and they're trying to destroy my life. Like anything. Do you know why? You know what sucks the worst for me, man? What sucks the worst for me is that Penelope gets punished because of the way that I feel about her. Like that's the reason why they go after her. That's the reason why they're doxing her. That's the reason why she's getting put through all of this, is because of the way that I feel about her. And that shit makes me, that right there is the only part that makes me sad, man, because it's like, well, damn, if I chose to walk away from her, then these people might leave her alone, because they're obviously delusional. Like they say, oh, Blind lost it when what's her name? Funky, I'll just say Funky. Blind lost it when Funky rejected him, and that just never even happened. Like that never happened. I was like, hey, send me your pictures. Boom. Pictures sent, and then some. Like there was never any rejection there. And And you can imagine how much this shit is so. Oh, I can imagine shit. It's pointed at me. I mean, but I've been trying to like do my adult thing. I've been trying to do what's best for others. I've been trying to do what's best for the people that I care about. And it's like sometimes I'm not even gonna lie, man. Sometimes I'm at a loss. Like I don't even know what to do. Like I'm like, well fuck. I just want to go crazy. I just want to go wild and like put out everybody's secrets, man, and put out all the shit that I know about people that people would off themselves. Like if I was just to just like start just doing what they do and just spamming my own what is it called? Posts or whatever. I don't know, man. They'll get bored once they know that you're not feeding. Yeah, well, and I'm not feeding them anymore. I'm not playing with them anymore. I'm not interested in going back and forth. I'll rap about them. That's it. So if they want engagement from me, then we gotta rap battle it out. That's the only way you're getting engagement from me. But it's like they act like as if and putting out those like everything is so strategically timed with them too. Like putting out them police reports. I've already discussed that shit so many times, man, over and over. Like I refuse to do it again. That's the reason why I'm not even gonna talk about it today or ever again. But it's like they wait until people start to forget and then bam, and then wait till people start to forget and then bam. And it's like, well, dang, man, like, I don't know. For those y'all guys that are affected and that have to see it, Wrestler, Snow, Jen, Storm, especially Penelope, man, God knows that I love that chick. And I hate to see her hurt by shit that's done to me. Like that shit bothers me so bad, man. I heard you discuss the police report. Which one? I was going to go over Aliens police report. Thank you, Snow. Can we not just completely ignore them? I mean, how do we? Like, look, that's what I try to do a lot. I mean, I know I engage with them too. Oh yeah. Salt. I've talked about it many times. I've already went over them like 3 or 4 times. Shit. Yup. I mean, look, this is for y'all trolls, look. For Funky, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't take back anything that's happened, and I wouldn't even if I could. But I'm sorry that you feel affected by anything that I've done. And I have a commitment to minimize my negative effect on you moving forward. To Blizzy Bland, to TF, to all of the other people that feel affected, same thing. I apologize that you have been affected by something I've done. And I have the commitment to myself and to God to try to minimize the negative impact that I have on others moving forward. That's the most that you guys are going to get out of me. And if y'all want to keep on fighting, man, y'all are going to eventually trigger that thing in me that makes me take it overboard. And I'm asking y'all to please just leave it at what it is, man. Y'all have taken enough like y'all win as far as like the damage part, okay? Like y'all have done enough. Y'all got me. Okay, like y'all got me. Now, can you allow me to move on? And if you can't, then cool. Just expect the response you get because I'm not apologizing and asking you this from a cowardly position, from a weakling position. Because if you don't know, I'm just as capable of playing them dirty, ugly games as anybody. Thank you, Snow. I brought a lot of it on myself, though. I mean, I can't even lie, you know? I can't even lie. But, okay, so moving on, guys. What do y'all want to finish covering that loneliness video? Do y'all want to drop some bars? Y'all want to paint? What do y'all feel like doing? I got about an hour and 15 minutes before I got to go to sleep. Who is the lonely girl? Me? Me? I'm a island boy. Nah, what do you mean the lonely girl? I'm so lonely. Yeah, I seen that short film, but oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's scope it out. Let's go back. I don't know. It was just this was like a year ago. I saw this video and I decided to save it, and you see that goes to show that me and Jen are on the same wavelength a lot because I saved it and she watched it. No, she's not anybody I knew. It's just the video that I saw one day.
It's Saturday at 6 p.m. and I'm sitting alone in my apartment at my desk staring at my computer. Like 99.999% of every other Saturday. And I went to get a pizza because I still don't know how to eat right. And, you know, Dartmouth is graduated or graduating, and this always happens when I drive in on the weekend to get my unhealthy food that I eat alone in my apartment, and I see all of them, all of the Dartmouth students in their really cute outfits, walking around downtown, holding hands, walking down to the river to swim, walking to their apartment, sitting out on the green with friends. Stuff to do, or going back to their dorm so they can probably do stuff later because it's a Saturday, and I get my pizza and I go back to my apartment because I don't have any friends. And honestly, I don't think I've ever had friends, not like real friends. I mean, obviously, I had like friends in high school and college, but it was the most superficial level. If I was in class, I would have people to talk to. People liked me. I don't think I was a totally unlikable person. And I would do after school activities, and people would talk to me, and I had people that I was close to. But we never did anything besides that. I never did anything after school in high school. If I did, it was rare. Like the times at prom, mom had to ask a friend's son to ask me, and then he left early with another girl, which at the time I thought was hilarious. Because I could tell a story to my friends, and maybe that would be interesting. I haven't spoken to any of them in person. I'll see them on Instagram, but we've never hung out with any of my friends from high school. Same thing with college. I mean, it started senior year, but like the second people started doing stuff on the weekends, I was always alone in my dorm room watching all the other kids walk to the parties.
That to me, that's part of the craziest part is that like is where I grew up, like extracurricular activities was a part of life, man. I can't. Is that what is that? Is that like because your parents shelter you? Like what kind of kid grows up like this without going to their friends' house? Because everybody I know would spend time at our friend's house. We would spend the night at each other's house, go to football games. Like, what kind of kid doesn't do that at all?
I've never had a friend that I would just spend time with and tell everything to. I really thought I got close with Caitlin and Molly and Katrina and Aaron. And it's been 2 years. I haven't made a single friend. And there was a girl I met on Bumble, but I never went anywhere and she moved. And do you know what? It's my fault. Because, I complain about not having anyone, but the minute anyone does come in my life and I have a chance, I do nothing with it. She made me over to her apartment. We peaked. I couldn't talk to her. But every time she texted me, I would wait like a day to respond. And when we made plans, I always feel awkward about it because all I wanted to do was be back in my apartment. Then in my apartment, I'm alone. So it's like, what the fuck is wrong with me that I complain about this and then I make no effort to try to change it? I mean, ever since I started applying to grad school, I gave up and tried to make friends here. And it's noticeable my landlord, Elaine, keeps commenting on how all of her past tenants do things on the weekends, basically calling me like a friendless loser, which is true, but like, to hear her just say that to me is really hard. And that's why I feel like, I mentioned earlier that I'm about to enter my mid-20s, and I feel like I have no experiences or social skills. It's not just that I don't have them, it's that I feel like I'm delayed. By the time I do make friends, it's just going to be so late for me. Yeah, don't even get into relationships. I mean, that's the same story, but I feel like that's a whole fucking other mess,
I don't understand why people these days already feel like all the battles are already fought and over. Like, what the hell? Like, if you're barely this old, like you're so defeated and you're not even trying. Shit, you're pretty. Just go hang around people. Go anywhere where there's people. Like, it's so sad to see her so defeated by in a fight that she hasn't even started, or in a battle that she hasn't even started battling yet, man. It's crazy.
Everyone tells me I'm young and I have time, but it's still hard. So gross. I'm sorry. I know I was emotional. I didn't think I'd cry like this. I just don't know what's wrong with me. That I can't make it work. That I'm just lazy when it comes to making friends. I just want it to be easy, you know. When you just find that person that you're with all the time, and again, I'm not talking romantically. And it's been hard, especially with mom and dad, because before I would just talk to them because I had no one else. And now with all the divorce stuff, there's stuff I can't talk to them about, and I don't know what, and Travis and Kyle are too emotional, and I can't talk to anyone. I just look at myself and I don't know. I'm wasting all these days. I just feel so lonely. I'm just so lonely all the time. But I'm also terrified of it, and I also want to be alone. Like, maybe I'm just meant to be alone. Maybe some people are meant to just be alone. And I just feel like I'm expected to have people. Like when I picture my future, I see what I want. And when I think what's actually going to happen, I see myself being that woman in her 40s who never found anybody. So I don't know, like I adopt a kid or like get like IVF or something. Like I don't. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like I don't see myself meeting anyone and having good kids and friends. And like those things, I don't think I'm gonna get it. And Travis and Kyle will. They know they will. And I'll be the older sister who's getting constantly lapped in life by your younger siblings. And I'm so happy for them, and I'm not resentful. I'm happy. They deserve to be happy, but you're supposed to look up to your older sibling. And I genuinely don't know what they have to look up to me for. They went to they made more friends. They had more relationships. Travis is already in a better, higher paying job. They've traveled more. They've done more. They've experienced more. What do they have to look up to me for? Now I'm just pitying myself. It's so fucking depressing. Like stuff has to change, but I don't know. Once I move back to Hampton, how to change it? How do we make friends? I don't know how to make friends, and I'm scared. I wanna run into some. I get my pizza.
What's up, locksmith? I messed with the sound so that I didn't get copyright claimed, and like the saturation and stuff. But I would be willing to bet that she got past this fairly easily, man. Just hopefully, but I think I skipped ahead by accident. I mean, went back.
People. I need to meet people, but I don't know how, and I don't think it's possible to just run into people. And I'm just gonna be sitting at home like I did all through high school. I think I'm a good person. I think I have a lot to offer. I don't know how to make myself try. I don't know how to make myself more invested. And when someone text back.
You see, this is the thing to me, man. This is the whole issue with the whole, like, our whole society is the want has to be big enough to want to try. Like, how can you sit there and cry about something and say, I don't know how to make myself want it bad enough to try? Like, if it's making you cry, then I don't know, like, that's just there's a disconnect there somewhere to me.
Like immediately into just being excited about plans at their last minute, and then have to say, "Oh, I want my alone time when I'm alone all the time." I think this is why it made me drink a lot on the weekends. Because I'm not drinking tonight. I had a Coke when I went to get a pizza. Look at me. I don't know why I'm talking. Wow, this has been so great. People keep saying it'll happen. You know, when I was in middle school, they said high school, in high school, they said college, in college, real life, and now I'm here. I think people are running out of excuses to tell me about why I'm stuck in this place. And there's no one to be mad at by myself. I can't be mad at other people. I can't be mad at the world. I'm mad at myself because I don't try. I really don't. And then I get so mad. It's like I'm just so terrified. It's the same thing with work. I'm so terrified that I'll fuck it up, that I don't do anything at all. And then, of course, if you don't do anything at all, then it happens. So it's like trying to avoid that fear. I'm just ensuring that the fear will happen. I mean, when I move back to Hampton, I really gotta step it up. I gotta join all those student organizations at Simmons. I gotta get a job and talk to the people. I gotta be a Bumble BFF. I gotta join groups. I have to try. And I feel like that's really going to be the test. I think the past couple of years have been hard, but I think that if I don't fix it in the next year when I'm back in Hampton, I think that's just going to be who I am because I don't know. I just feel like I said before, is it 20 to 23, early 20s, 24 to 26, or mid 20s, 27 to 29, or late 20s. I'm about down to my mid 20s without ever having a solid friend. And that needs to fucking change. Either that needs to change, or I need to just be okay with it. I either need to start making friends or just accept the fact that I'm gonna be this alone person and just come to terms with being like the cool aunt the way Janie is to Ellen and all and Kelly and Ryan and Connor, that I'll just be the cool aunt for Travis and Kyle. Like I either have to change my habits or just accept the habits I already have. And I think I'm gonna give it another year of the first option. And then after that, we'll talk about acceptance. In the meantime, I'm just going to sit here the rest of the night, watch some reaction videos on Patreon, or do more of my Wikipedia rabbit hole research that is for nothing more than my own boredom and curiosity. And then I'll get up tomorrow and continue to pack up my apartment. Yay me.
Man, to me that. Oh, hey, what's up, Commander? Alpha Turkey, salute to you and welcome in. To me, that right there, man, is just a shining example of how, honestly, of how the internet is destroying our freaking life. I mean, because what I heard, and I feel for her, just so y'all know, like when I first watched the video, man, I sat there and just like you would imagine, feeling all the saddest feelings in the world and stuff. And I'm not saying that those aren't appropriate, but now that I'm getting to look at it for the second and third time, I'm realizing that she's basically saying that she just would rather not try. Like she's basically just saying that she would rather not try, and that she's okay with that. A part two? Okay. Yeah, I can make something up, sure. A part two to this one? Because this was sad, right? This one was a little bit depressing, man. A little bit depressing. But the good thing is and what's yeah, I think she does have antisocial anxiety. I think that is a very good point right there, Cake Mix. The thing is that the thing that surprised me with this girl, or not surprised me, but the thing that is an anomaly with this girl is the fact that she is pretty. And when you're that pretty, you actually have to work pretty damn hard to be yeah, that's true too, Commander. Some people are just super dramatic. But but some people really do feel it that heavy too. Like I've seen people that the smallest thing, man. Yeah, I agree, Locksmith. She has accepted her own defeat, and she hasn't even. Okay, so let's break it down. Man. We have an 18, 19, 20. Yeah, well, it's not. We haven't, like, we don't know the girl or anything. It was just a video of a girl complaining about being lonely, basically. So we have like an 18, 19, 20-year-old girl that is beautiful, that is obviously beautiful, that obviously doesn't have any kind of like immediately repulsive attributes that would push somebody away or whatever. Um, and she's complaining about being lonely, saying that she was never the type to have friends. She's just basically complaining, saying, why don't I have, but that's the thing, man, is that you have to accomplish having close friends. You have to accomplish being a part of a team. You have to accomplish being a part of a group. Like that's not just something that is given to you. Yeah, exactly, Commander. All friendships do take work. My inner me is my enemy. My enemy is my inner me. Yep, that's facts right there. What's up, Arctic? Salute to you and welcome in, bud. Um, and then we are all our worst enemy, right? Except for me, my worst enemy are these troll obsessor people. But I digress on that. But yeah, we have the capacity to be our own worst enemies. One can play oneself out, get out of your head, take yes. Well, you see, that is a great point right there. If you feel like you're stuck, and this is just like a little piece of advice for somebody that would be in this position, just like Jeremy right here just said, if you feel like you're stuck and you're in a loop in your thoughts, just add the concept of being actionable. That's all you have to do, man, is say, instead of saying, instead of just thinking, how do I change this? Or like, what do I do? Add the specific idea of being actionable. And if you add that to your thoughts, you will start thinking in a way that will make you be actionable about doing something to answer your own questions. And I actually learned that through engaging with the chat GPT and all of that stuff. Because if you put an emphasis on the actionable above the abstract, then you get a completely different answer. Cake Mix says, when most of your life is interacting with people from school, it magnifies antisocial thoughts. Well, antisocial and non-social are two completely different things. We have to remember that. Antisocial is almost like um the the repulsion of socialization. It's not just not being social, it's actually having something against socializing. And this girl doesn't I think this girl might be a little more non-social or a little more I don't even know what you would call it. Yeah, that right there, it's a great point too, man. Sometimes you just got to do the thing. Sometimes you just got to do the thing, man. Sometimes you just got to stop thinking about the damn thing and just do the thing. Go be around people. Go be around people. You're a pretty girl, shit. Like, I know if this girl was around around me when I was that age, she's super young, but like I would have been talking to her and stuff and trying to become friends with her. She seems cool enough. She seems normal enough. Never forget. Y'all talking about 9/11 or what? Yeah, she just needs a little encouragement. Well, and that's the thing. That's why I said the poison, man. The poison is the freaking internet. In my opinion, the poison is the internet. The poison is the fact that people really look at the internet as an alternative to interacting. Like, it's wild because it's not. That's why I thought it was a pretty profound go on Arctic, please continue your thought. I want to know what else, what exactly you're talking about. But like I was saying, I thought it was very interesting how when I asked Gemini if sitting inside on a live stream talking to people was an act of introversion or an act of extroversion, she said definitively it was an act of introversion. Well, I'm coming into the combo late, but the internet is interacting with people on a social level. Um, that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. Arctic is the number one. Is that you can't guarantee that it's people that you're interacting with. So not necessarily. And number two, there's this safety mechanism that exists when you're on the internet that doesn't exist in real life, that makes it not quite the same. Like I was saying, when the other day when we asked Gemini if sitting inside on a live stream talking to people was an act of introversion or extroversion, she said that it was definitively an act of introversion, because this is at most this is uh presumptively, so it's at the very most it's the presumption of interaction. Yeah, but there's no guarantee that I am a person or that you are a person. Arctic, you could very well be something. You could be a bot. You could just be letters on a screen. You could be. I mean, it's there is no flesh to flesh interaction. There is no eye contact. There is no none of the things that makes actually being human interaction. None of that is here. Okay, I'll drop the link. Now let's see where this goes. I'm very interested. I want you to come up and prove to me that you're a human. Nope, that's that's backwards nowadays. That's backwards, Salts. Look at the statistics. Look at the statistics. That's backwards these days.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Salute Arctic. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me.
Hey, no problem. Yeah, first time up here, man.
Okay,
So
so do you what are your thoughts? Do you think that this can't be faked?
this right here is not fake, man. This is me and you, man to man, two guys in a dark room who can't see each other, but who can hear each other. Right? It doesn't make either one of us any less real.
No, but not is it fake? Because I'll give you that. If you want to say that it's not, then I'll even agree with you. But do you believe that it's possible to be faked?
Do you mean in the sense of genuinity? Or do you mean in the sense of like all this AI shit that we're having to deal with these days?
In any terms that you want. Let's say since this is my channel and people are pretty familiar with my voice, do
Sure.
you think that it would be possible for them to imitate my voice in a fashion that would make you think that you're having a real conversation with me when you're not?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the person behind something like that would have to be pretty skilled in the arts of like deception and sound effects and all that good shit to be able to do something like that, I would think. Because once you get to know a person, you get to know the little idiosyncrasies of the person in just about everything they do, from the gait in their walk to the way that they talk,
Yeah.
to their penmanship, even, you know what I mean? To the way they write. So to actually mimic that, somebody who's not that person is eventually going to fuck up, and the people that genuinely know the real person is going to be able to see right through that shit.
What if what about for the people that don't know that person?
Well, what do you mean?
Like
Will they be fooled by somebody pretending to be somebody that they're not?
yeah.
Well, I suppose. I mean, that's. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that can happen. Yeah. I mean,
And
if you don't know who somebody is, like for example, we all know who like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone is by name and by face, but pretty much only because we've seen them in a fucking movie where they have been acting and pretending to be somebody else, right?
sure.
So if that's the type of shit that's going on with some of the people like out here on YouTube, like they're not being their genuine self and they're just putting on a fucking LARP, right? Just a live action role playing fucking persona and a bunch of bullshit to try to make money or fake people out or do whatever, then yeah, I mean,
that's more common than not, right? I mean, that's pretty common.
I don't know if it's necessarily common. I mean, personally, I take everybody for face value right away until they prove themselves to be a piece of shit. I think LARPers are pieces of shit.
Amen. Well, I say it's common. I say that with, of course, with the I'm getting a jab in at the people that do that, because I feel like people do it a lot more than they should.
I
But
agree.
it's not uncommon, you know. But
Yeah.
like I was saying with the okay, everything you were saying, I agree with, man, and those are reasons that I hold out hope that humanity wins in the long run. But do you realize our technology is already at the point to where there's not even any debating it. We most definitely can imitate, and the more general and generic the person is, like the less specific, the more fooled the audience is going to be. So like you're right, if they were to try to imitate me, then it would get exposed sooner, because the idiosyncrasies that I use or have would would eventually expose it. But if it was just some random guy, then it would take a lot longer for people to catch on. You realize they're already doing that?
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
Yeah, and they're already they're bots that do panels and stuff, all that. So it's uh the percentage. Let me see if it's went up. It was going up by the day. Let me check.
Well, OTW does a fucking AI thing like just about every morning, I've noticed, where I don't know, he like recaps shit that happened like the prior day or something using the AI. It's like an hour long freaking skit that he uploads or however he does it every morning and shit.
Well, we're at 57%. 57% of the internet is AI generated content. So
Yeah, see, that sucks, man, you know, because I'm a music lover, right? And, you know, I'm noticing a lot of people who are not musicians going and using that AI to manufacture
yep.
sounds, right? And it's not the fucking same. It's just not. I
I
mean,
agree.
so I you know, I have even a higher respect for actual musicians these days than I did before, I think, because of that.
Well, I'm a musician, and I like to use it as almost like it's an extension in the tool bag, you know?
Well, you gotta be careful with that shit, though. I mean, because you know, a musician's got to be able to just play it in their living room without any fucking technology, you know,
True, true.
except for maybe, you know, electric guitar, but what, you know, that's not really all that high tech, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think that a lot of these I like a lot of the exotic sounds that you can actually get from the AI.
Yeah, but you can get those same sounds from a synthesizer, you know, a keyboard,
That's
you know,
true.
piano. And even so, all right, so I watched a video, I play a saxophone, and I watched a video a couple of years ago. I stumbled across a video of a fucking robot playing a saxophone.
Huh.
An
Oh,
actual like metallic robot. It wasn't AI or anything in the sense that, you know, the AI that we're dealing with here on the internet with the music and the fucking artwork and shit that everybody's, even the artwork fucking sucks as far as I'm concerned.
yeah.
Because I mean, I'm an oil painter and I draw with pencil and pen, and I've sculpted and I've made jewelry and shit, you know, using the lost wax casting process and all this shit, and it's all handcrafted. And the AI that everybody seems to be getting their fucking boner for is it's revolving around music and art,
Yep.
right? And it just looks so fucking fake. I remember like uh, you know, in movies and shit when it went from film to digital, and then the animation went from cell animation where it was hand drawn.
Yeah.
Um,
compute to the CGI.
And now it's all fucking CGI. And like the transition point for that was around 2000-ish. And I remember looking at it. You can still go back and look at that shit. Like Avatar, that movie Avatar.
Yeah.
It fucking looks like shit to me. Like I can't even see when you see stuff. Everybody says you see with your eyeballs, right? You don't. You see with your mind, right? And your mind is controlling your visual cortex, which is in the back of your head. All right, and then you've got your optical nerve that is connected to your brain and your eyeballs, right? So your eyeballs are like a camera, but all of that's got to work in combined. So just for me looking at that movie Avatar, it looks fucking not right. You know what I mean? It just doesn't look right.
Well, there was something novel about it at the time, at least
Well,
for
that's what they were saying. But and I remember them saying it like a big thing. You know, it was all over the fucking news and everything. But from my perspective, maybe I tripped on too much fucking ass and ate too much mushrooms or something. But from my perspective and my background in architecture, art, and music, and all this shit, I can't see past the fakeness of it, right? Like the old cell animation looks realer to me. I don't even know how to like verbally describe it, you know, if I'm even conveying what I'm trying to say to y'all. But the old, you know, like Scooby-Doo and the old cell animated Disney and the old Warner Brothers Disney, you know, the colored classics and shit of the 1930s, that actually looks realer to me. And I'm talking animation, all right, not the fact that they're like real fucking people or anything. It looks realer, like higher quality and better to me than any of this fucking CGI.
Well, let me ask you this. If let's take a movie from let's say the 80s. I don't know, any random 80s movies. Would you be able to identify a person in real life from a movie? Because I've always thought actors in movies didn't look like real human beings for some reason. I've never been able to pinpoint it. I like my ex used to always tell me like, oh, that person was in this movie and that person was, but they don't look like real human beings to me. They just, something about them don't look like real people.
Well, they get a lot of makeup on in the movies.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is. I wouldn't be able to identify one if I seen them in real life. Do you think you would?
It depends. Yeah, it depends. I mean, with the way the camera is and the way production works, they use different cinematic tricks, like camera angles and stuff, for example. So to get a bead on some of these guys' heights and stuff, like the actors' heights, a lot of them are shorter than what you would imagine them to be, like in reality.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like one thing I do, I'm really bad about this too. When I'm like watching movies and shit, I'm constantly fucking like just butchering a movie. Like when an actor's walking through like a fucking door frame and stuff, I know that the door frame is 6 feet 8 inches. So I'm like trying to get a beat on people's heights and shit just by fucking eyeball measuring them next to things that I know what their measurement is. If you follow what I'm trying to say there.
Yeah. So when they're really short, you can tell.
Right. But if you notice a lot of times these actors, where they got a male actor and a female actor, and they're like the same fucking height, right? You got to think you're probably dealing with a really short guy.
Yeah.
Because most women are short.
Dude, that's true, man, because most chicks are like 5'3", 5'5", you know, like
yeah, most are under 5'6".
Yo.
And they use camera angle, right? So like the lower the camera is, and they'll aim it up a little bit, you know what I mean? And it'll make the actor look taller than what they actually are.
But that's the point, right? Is this little short man has these acting chops the nobody else has. So,
Or they'll use like platform shoes and shit. You know?
Yeah.
Like 3-inch soles or something on the bottom of their shoes. You know, they'll use different tricks like that. Have you ever watched like any of the behind the scenes, the making of any of that crap?
Yep.
It's very interesting, actually.
Tropic Thunder blew my mind. Seeing like Tom Cruise with all that makeup and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever saw that one.
I don't know for which movie.
Tropic Thunder.
Oh, Tropic Thunder. Was that the race car movie?
Nah, it's the one with Robert Downey Jr., Tom Cruise, where they go out to like the Asian or like the Vietnamese wilderness or whatever, the Golden Triangle or some shit.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen that. That's an older one from the 90s, isn't it?
From the 2000s. What's up, beautiful blues? Yeah, you don't ever go full retard. Don't ever go full. It's dude, it's hilarious because what's his name? Robert Downey Jr. plays a black guy that doesn't know his identity, man, and it's played so perfectly. It's not racist. It's not like nobody ever made a crazy big deal about it. It's fucking hilarious. It has Jack Black. It has a whole bunch of people.
Jack Black's funny as hell.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah, I used to like Tenacious D when I was young. Jack Black and his buddy.
Who's his buddy?
Kyle something. I don't. I can't remember. They were a band though.
Oh, in that movie School Rock.
Well, yeah. It's like the name of the band was Tenacious D, but what do you call it? That it was during that time period when he made School of Rock and stuff that they had that band.
Yeah, I'm starting to remember vaguely. The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, they had. I think their album was called like the Pick of Destiny or something like that. Oh, Hickman says they're still a band.
Really?
Yeah, but they were like a goofball band, man. They were like a punk band. But dude, Jack Black is fucking madly talented, dude. And he's just a goofball though. Like he's not. He I don't know. He has his own style, completely unique. But a lot of their music came from more of like a goofy place than like a serious place, you know?
Yeah. Takes a lot of work though to compose music and perform it and, perfect it and all that shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Shit, I've been an artist my whole life, man. I love music, art, I paint, all that shit. I love it. Just the idea of leaving a part of myself behind for somebody to consume when I'm gone, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I figure everything that I've done is probably going to get just thrown in the trash when I leave.
That's I would hope not, man.
No, I'm serious. Yeah.
That's the flip side of it, though, right? I could be wasting all my time, and they could just be like, "Oh, Donnie's dead. Shit, donation in the trash."
It's not a waste of time though, because it's the experience, right?
Yeah,
So it's your life experience.
yeah. Well, that's true, man. I've impressed many beautiful women with my ability, and that came from the experience. You know what I mean? Like I used to like to just take girls to the beach and do like big pictures in the sand and stuff like that, and without knowing how to do it.
You know?
Yeah, shit, bro, I'm a romantic, man. I love big acts of big gestures for women.
Yeah, I used to draw on the sand at the beach. I spent a lot of time going to the beach growing up, and I used to draw on the sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, draw like the Disney characters and shit, and big ass fucking Donald Duck and shit like that.
Bro, Donald Duck is still one of my favorite, most easiest things to draw. Like I can draw Donald Duck in like 3 seconds. I love drawing Donald Duck. That's corny to say.
Yeah, and a lot of with drawing, a lot of it is muscle memory.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, I'm colorblind, dude, and I can still see colors, but I'm finding that uh I'm finding it almost impossible to learn how to add shadows and lights to my paintings because I can't see the whole spectrum of colors.
What color are you blind to?
No, it's just like shades. Like I can only see the bold like I think it's like the reds and greens are harder to decipher. Like it's everything's kind of closer to like black and bluish, like the cooler tones, you know?
Hmm. So yeah, so like the shade colors, if there's any little bit of black added to it, you have hard time.
Well, you know how like in a painting you'll have like a street light and the light will be hitting like a building.
Okay.
Like it's so hard for me to replicate that because it's very hard for me to see where the change in the color is on the building. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I've been trying to learn. I've been
Well,
watching.
I think you're talking about like the ambient light,
Yes.
like the reflective ambient light. Yeah, that's some kind of advanced artwork type shit. It takes a pretty good eye to be able to like start doing that sort of thing. The other thing was, I don't know if you've ever used oil paint, but you can actually see through oil paint, right? It's semi-translucent, I guess you could say.
Oil isn't acrylic, is it? Because I use
No,
acrylic.
no, it's not acrylic. Yeah, oil is oil, and acrylic is different. Acrylic's like plastic.
Yeah. That's what I like about it. You can layer it on top of one another.
Hmm. Yeah, and oil, you can do that with oil, but you gotta wait like a couple days for the first layer to dry.
Yeah. Shit, I do
Um,
it with my blow dryer, and I'll use the blow dryer, and I can knock out like a whole painting in a couple hours.
you
Cheat code.
ever messed with fluorescent acrylics?
I got a couple. I have a couple. I have yet to do anything with them though, man. Are they pretty cool?
Fuck yeah, yeah. I've done a bunch of fluorescent acrylic paintings.
What kind of paintings do you do? Like portrait type stuff?
I've done, yeah, mostly landscapes,
Nice.
portraits. Let me see. I've done portrait of the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, dang.
Trying to think. I got all my art in fucking boxes right now. When I was in Madison, I basically lived in an art gallery. I had all my art on all the fucking walls and everything. And fuck, that was 5 years ago now. I moved up here and I pretty much have not even unpacked.
Well, what are you gonna do with your art, man?
I don't know. Once I eventually buy a house, I'll unpack it and then set up my whole art gallery again.
Right on, shit. Well, don't let it go in vain, man. Somebody somewhere will want it. I promise you that.
Nah, I ain't really worried about that. I don't ever like, most people don't see it unless you've been in my house and shit, or I've got a couple of them that I've shown online, just portions of them, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Like my background to my YouTube channel, that top little strip that's on your YouTube channel where you can add like a background picture.
That's your art?
That is an oil painting that I painted, yeah, but it's only like a portion of that oil painting. The oil painting's a lot bigger than that little strip, you know what I mean?
Let me see.
And it goes from I forget what part of the painting that I've got shown on my channel, but the entire painting starts out at the bottom of the canvas as underwater, and I've got like all these fish and like some dolphins and shit like jumping into the water, and then there's the water line, and then all of a sudden it's like a camera looking outside of the water. So it's like a camera view under the water and a camera view above the water.
That's a badass concept.
Yeah, and it's just a landscape. It's like two landscapes in one, right? So it's an underwater landscape towards the bottom, and then a above
It's
water.
like two landscapes.
What? What was that?
Oh, it's you. I'm looking up your page. I want to see what you're talking about.
Oh. Commander Alpha Turkey, what are you saying?
Oh,
there?
wow, bro.
Arctic, do you realize that you don't need as many things? What's that supposed to mean? I need lots of things, Commander Alpha Turkey. I need everything. Trust me, the world is not enough.
Nah, man, you don't need hardly nothing, bro.
I need lots of toys, okay?
I'm a minimalist, man. I don't hardly got nothing. Don't hardly need nothing. Okay?
I'm not. I've got a lot of fucking hobbies and shit, man. I'm definitely not a minimalist.
I like making jewelry boxes. I'm making a Louis Vuitton one right now. Shoot,
A what? You're muffled.
a Louis Vuitton jewelry box.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I like making refurbishing jewelry boxes. I've done some pretty fancy ones.
Nice.
Yeah, but as far as hobbies, like mostly just like woodworking and stuff. Dude, have you ever seen when they will like put like a shitload of map colors or like acrylic with a bunch of like different colored objects and run it on the lathe?
Oh, lathe. Lathe. What the fuck's a lathe?
A lathe is like the thing that spins a piece of wood.
Oh,
And take
right. with acrylic paint?
No, like acrylic glue, like it'll just be glue filling in the gaps. It's amazing, man. If you ever get a chance to look at it's amazing. Like one they did a table, and it was a table, and it had like 100 cups of different spices, and they put like cinnamon, they put like whatever, and then they poured a clear acrylic over the top, and it was crystal clear, but you could see every little spice on the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I think I've seen what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then they do like the map colors. They'll take like 1,000 or like, I don't know, 100, 200 map colors, glue them together, and then run them on the lathe and make like a sphere of all the different little colors. And it just looks incredible, man. But that's those are the type of hobbies that I like, doing things like that. Yeah, I'm not AI commander. I am the AI nemesis. I'm the nemesis of the AI. I am hunting them down and pointing them out. I don't know. I guess it's already about that time though, man. We've had a good run tonight. Hey, thanks for coming up and hanging out with me, Arctic. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, it was nice to finally talk to you.
Yeah.
Ear to mouth, mouth to ear, or whatever you want to call it.
You're a lot more gentlemanly than I had imagined. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? Well, thank you. Yeah, it was fun, Blind. We'll have to do this again sometime.
Absolutely, bro. Salute.
All right, man. Yep. Take care.
Take care. All right, that was Arctic. You guys, man, I love you guys. Almost pretty much everybody, almost all the homies came and checked in, except for my beautiful, lovely Penelope. She was already asleep by the time we started. Salute to y'all guys. Support the channel if y'all can, man, and show some love. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, guys. I love y'all guys. We will see y'all tomorrow. And remember, there's your side, there's her side, and there's the blind side. Blindside News. Y'all be good. I'm out of here. Peace.